What if the Beatles never broke up, but instead formed a cult? What if the Beatles didn't end? What if they didn't fade into solo careers, but instead decided to save the world, whether the world wanted saving or not? This is Shifted History. Welcome to the shifted history of the Beatles cult, where love isn't a choice. It's an order. In our world, the Beatles crumbled under fame, pressure, and egos by 1970. But in this timeline, they find unity through control. After an intense spiritual retreat, John Lennon becomes convinced that humanity's only hope is enforced peace, a single, unified vibration of love across the earth. Paul McCartney, pragmatic and charismatic, sees it too, but he sees himself leading it. Together, they craft a new doctrine, the One Road. At first, it's beautiful. Songs turned into commandments, music as medicine, communities built on sharing. But it doesn't stay voluntary for long. Abbey Road Studios transforms into Abbey Citadel, the headquarters of a global movement. New laws are drafted under the Code of Harmony. Love must be expressed publicly and daily. All possessions must be shared equally. Dissent is reprogrammed through sonic correction. Guitars are no longer instruments of entertainment. They become weapons of indoctrination, their frequencies designed to alter brain chemistry. Those who resist the One Road are labeled discordants. Punishment: mandatory love camps. Endless hours of Beatles harmonies blasted at deafening levels until all resistance crumbles. The motto is everywhere: all you need is love, and we will make sure you get it. At the heart of the movement, a quiet but deadly power struggle brews. John Lennon envisions a world dissolved of borders, money, even identity. Pure chaos in the name of freedom. Paul McCartney wants structured unity, organized communes, mandatory peace tribunals, harmony through rigid order. Their philosophies drift apart, and tension grows. George Harrison sides quietly with John the mystic, the dreamer, the destroyer of old systems. Ringo Starr, loyal but cautious, leans toward Paul, preferring structure, safety, and familiar tunes. By 1975, the Beatles are locked in an invisible civil war within the movement they created. On the surface, the world chants together. Underneath, it trembles. The Beatles' influence spreads beyond music, beyond culture, into direct governance. Nations fall to the One Road. Currency is abolished. National anthems are replaced by Beatles ballads. Massive peace concerts are mandatory for all citizens, blending mass hypnosis with electric sermons delivered by holographic Beatle avatars. Governments try to resist, but who can fight all you need is love when it's enforced by the One Love Army? Secret resistance cells form, underground punk bands playing discordant anthems, pirate radio stations broadcasting non-sanctioned sounds, exiled poets rewriting lyrics of rebellion. Yet the One Road is merciless. Those captured are sentenced to forever harmonization, a euphemism for endless re-education through sonic immersion. By 1984, only a few free nations remain fortified not against bombs, but against music itself. John, obsessed with total spiritual freedom, retreats to the Abbey Citadel. occasionally sending out cryptic broadcasts such as "I am he, as you are me, and we are all together," and other vibrations he receives from what he calls the entity known as the Walrus. Paul, rigid and smiling, reorganizes the global system under the World Council of Harmony, ensuring strict compliance. The split grows into an outright Cold War of ideology, chaos versus control, both flying under the same flag of peace. Meanwhile, George drifts into deeper mysticism, speaking rarely, whispering warnings few are brave enough to hear. And Ringo plays on the quiet heartbeat of a revolution that long forgot its melody. A movement born from hope, twisted by power, forced into every heartbeat, every breath, every soul. One simple idea, a love shifted into a tool of absolute domination. This is shifted history. Alternate timeline, surreal conspiracies, history's greatest what-ifs, all in one place. This is just one chapter of the One Road Saga. The battle between the One Road and the rising resistance is just getting started. New factions, new shifts, new stories you'll never forget. Like, comment, subscribe, and join the movement before it joins you. Click the bell to be the first to uncover the next shift. This is Shifted History.